क्या
ड्रोन की स्पेलिंग नहीं बोला मैं?
क्या 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 DHYOAION
इतना
The agenda for today is to ride to a place called as Sardar Sarovar Dam, and there also happens to be a statue that is being built of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, which will end up being the biggest statue in, I guess, in India or maybe the whole world. But as far as I remember, it is in India, but I may be wrong. But then that's not the only agenda. Or that's not the only thing that we will be doing over here. We will also be reviewing this new product that just arrived. It is called as FEGO Float, and what it is that it is a ride. It is an So we've just stopped for the mandatory tea break, and until now the FEGO Float is performing pretty well. It is performing as expected, and one thing I just got to know now is that it's not just me who is using the FEGO Float. Even my dad on the FZ25, he is using the same product. Obviously we ordered two, but I didn't know in the morning that he has also installed it on his bike already. And the other thing that I just experienced is this awesome sunrise that just happened behind me on that side. That day when I started my ride, I was in no mood to do so. I was too lazy to get up at 4 on a Sunday morning. Call it laziness or just the after effects of leading a 9 to 5 life. But then it had been quite some time since my last ride, and this would probably be the last before the summer kicks in. Hence, I decided to join the gang. With the rising of the sun, the rider in me started to rise up. I started to feel the ride, the thump, the wind, and feel the movement. The amazing scenery on a random mountain in the middle of a flat land was something never seen before. Considering the state of Gujarat is mostly a flat land, we do not get much chance to ride in the cars. So these are the few times we can do it, and trust me, we make sure that we enjoy doing it to the destination of our ride, the Sardar Sarovar Dam. The ginormous structure was something that I had seen a couple of times, but it is only this time that I could feel how big it was. The reservoir roads of this dam made me realize how many people might have sacrificed their blood, sweat and tears for this, and how useful this project was to the state of Gujarat. ओके सो अभी जस्ट राइट से आए, वो रूट से आए सामने से, और खाना वाना खा लिया, सब ने डकर वकर मार लिए एंड अभी बैठे, पीपल आर चिलिंग आउट एंड वी आर जस्ट वेटिंग फॉर द बिल एंड एवरीथिंग टू फिनिश एंड विल नाउ हेड बैक होम. Talking about the FEGO Float, it did perform well. The review of it, I'll go home and I'll give it to you because अभी लोचा ये हुआ है कि मेरा ये वाला कैमरा कभी भी बंद हो सकता है एंड मेरे फ़ोन की बैटरी जो है मुझे आई वांट टू कीप इट सेव्ड एंड माई एक्शन बोथ द बैटरीज ऑफ माई एक्शन कैमरा आर डेड, सो दैट्स वाई आई विल मीट यू डायरेक्टली at my home. So now let's talk about the product, which is the FEGO Float, and this is what I was reviewing for the ride, and since the past 2 weeks I was reviewing this very product. So what this seat is that it is an air seat wherein you open this chain and you fill in air from this nozzle inside this tube, and while you are riding you are literally gliding on air. It actually feels like that, and it so happens that it is so, like, the company says that this very seat is good for you during those bumpy rides on the Indian city streets where it's like gadde zyada hai and raste kam hai. In such situations you feel 46% lesser bumps than you would feel on a normal seat. And also, apart from that, this is not only for the commuters, you can use this for long rides and touring as well, because the best part about this seat is that apart from you gliding over the air while riding, it also has this mesh cover over here on which you can sit, and while riding it keeps your butt ventilated, so it is just a bit more comfortable than a normal seat would. And also at the ends of the seat you get this good leather finishing which gives a really premium feel to this product. And the way you install it is that you get these 2 straps. I just have one because somehow I lost the another strap which goes from over here to here. Coming to the good points and the bad points about this seat or this float, the best part about this is the comfort that it gives out. So it's like I used this seat on my Royal Enfield while on that ride, and I also used it in the city on the FZ25, and trust me, it was really good. Like, you know, so the FZ25 seat is a bit on the harder side, and I need to travel, or I need to ride almost 13 odd kilometers for my office, and trust me, I did not have such expectations from this product that it could make a world of a difference on a daily commute. And yes, it did take some time getting used to. It took me almost around a day or a day and a half to get used to this product. The reason for that is that the FZ25 seat is not straight, it is a bit slanted, and I normally sit at somewhere around this side. And what happens is that if you happen to sit a bit ahead of that sweet spot, if it becomes an uncomfortable ride. And if you sit further behind, what happens is that since the seat is like this, you are slanting and putting all your body weight on your wrists and on this part, because of which all your body weight comes down on the handle and it becomes a bit too difficult to handle the bike in tricky situations. So you need to find that sweet spot. The second good point about this product is the cost. It's like a similar product which is sold by another company. It retails for something around 4,000 rupees. I don't know the price today, but the last time I had seen it, it was something around 4,000 rupees, which was very high for me. And after coming across this product, which today retails for 2,200 rupees, it is like very reasonable, and I don't see a point. I actually don't see a point in spending 4,000 odd bucks on a seat when you can get a similar product at almost half the price. Also, the third and the most important thing is the ease of use and the installation. So the ease of use is that, as I said, you just have to use these two straps and they go under your seat in a cross position. Like one strap would be like this and the another one would be like this, and they would go in a cross position like this. And if you want to use this or use this seat, you just grab hold of one end of the string or the strap, you hook it over here, take the another one and hook it from over here, and do the same for this part as well, and it's done. You can use it. It is that simple. And also, many of you guys would be wondering if it starts slipping around or moving around while you are braking or while say you are cornering. But this won't move around. Trust me, I have used it and it does not move around. The reason for that is that they have this anti-skid material over here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is not a fine finish. It has some ribbed kind of a thing over here which helps this seat to stay in just one place. Okay, so now I will quickly summarize the bad points. As I earlier said in this video, you can easily lose these straps. I just have one because unfortunately I lost the another one. But then again, this is my mistake, so it isn't like a design problem or something. It is just the way it is. Also, the another thing is that it takes time getting used to this seat, because you as a human being or as a rider, you are used to normally sit on the normal seat wherein you can feel the seat below your butt. But when you use this seat, it is like a weird feeling where you are just wafting around like in this way, because you're not used to moving around so much and not having a lesser support below your seat. So it takes time getting used to, but once you are used to it, there's no turning back. So yeah, this is all about the FEGO Float that I wanted to tell you guys. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel by pressing the subscribe button, and also make sure you press the bell icon so that you get all the notifications from my channel. And also, if you have liked this video, make sure you hit the like button, and if you think that there are any changes or anything else that you experienced while using this FEGO Float or anything that you want to share it with me, you can just write down in the comment section below.